So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the order. Header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Senegal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good take in a good area. Zanetti gets into some space. Nice interception, well timed. That's a sharp pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Adriano! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
He slings it in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Raul. And it's Messi. Knocks it out wide. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Rafinha. He's looking wide. Here comes the cross. He's shifted it to the flank. And he lines up a cross. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Aubameyang is onto it in a flash. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bojan Krkic has it out wide and in space. A header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Big chance! Must be! Oh, shooting chance! And that has fair fizzed. Corner number 3 coming up. Chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Senegal clearly have been told to play long diagonal balls, switching the play.
And what do you think, Jim? Is it working?
To some extent, Peter, but they could do with mixing it up a little as well. Try open up some space before going long again.
It's Adriano! Zanetti. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Adriano. Senegal looking to pass their way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He rises! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rafinha. That is lovely. Roberto Carlos climbs up big. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Adriano tries to pass it through. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Raul gets into a good position. Rafinha. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Looking to play him in. And he's heaved it away.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Roberto Carlos. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. There's the header! And the half-time whistle goes. Senegal failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. So there was the first half.
Senegal ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Attention, changement.
And the action is back underway.
Senegal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Edmilson. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And here's De Bruyne. Aubameyang. Messi. Xavi Alonso. That's Hannibal. Played into space. That is good alertness. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hannibal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's an imaginative pass. Nicely worked. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Asensio gets it away. Senegal are looking to go forward now. Threads one in, and he's picked out the run.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Senegal have themselves a chance from the spot. So the would-be breakthrough moment. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Senegal have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Oh, he's been caught! He's having a shot! Worth a try, but not this time.
Aubameyang really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 18. Le numéro 14.
Spread it left. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chiellini over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Gently done. Tries to play it through, and he's managed to get free. Quick look. It's a mighty effort! And yes, it's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Senegal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Asensio. Adriano chasing after it. Now this could be a chance. They've got to be quick to recover this. Senegal have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now the breakaway. And he's cut it out. Zanetti. Rodrigo, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Out to the left it goes. Serginho. Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Nicely weighted ball. Kubo. Neymar. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's burst through. Just the keeper to beat. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently undeniable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Greece against Botafogo.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Now it's Pelé.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pelé. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? And he's heaved it away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Pelé. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Cruyff. Oh, this is a great position. No foul, says the referee. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Mbappe is having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Greece with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great vision, well read, and the danger is averted. Botafogo, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Asensio gets a foot in here. Now that's well seen too. Played out to the left flank. Ribéry. Gets a good foot in there. And this is Adriano, and here's Ribéry, strokes it back. Some really good ball movement. Good read, needed to be. Nicely spread. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Thuram with the clearance. Mbappe, that's a cute ball. Well read, nice interception.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hannibal. Xavi Alonso. Adriano. Out towards the flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Botafogo presented with a golden opportunity here. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello attendees.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick,
He's had a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players.
Great chance! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Pull it! Decent hit from there. And he's quick to snatch it back. Adriano, out to the right. It's a promising position. Zanetti delivers. It's a mighty effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Kaka. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Hullet. Shoots! It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Some good work on the right flank here. Bellingham. Best. This is promising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passes short and sharp. Messi. Zanetti. Looking to play him in. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Rafinha, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Messi. Played into space. Header! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gattuso. Messi. Zanetti. Now Schlotterbeck. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Tries a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for a runner. Best! Oh, look at the space here. Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is a brilliant interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Birmingham clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And pull it! Missed by a fraction. A change whenever they choose. Kaka. Pele. Over to the left. Rafinha. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Pull it. Best. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rafinha chasing after it. Messi. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And it's Kaka. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Yeah, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Might be danger here. Caught offside that time. Messi. Best. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Pele. And he's intervened well there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gattuso. Pull it. Now it's Pele. Now it's Bellingham. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's found the best! That is some save from Khan! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And it's Kaka. Thinks. And the finish! It's in! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposite.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Birmingham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
Oh, what a climb! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so